So, you want to get into live streaming, but maybe you don't know where to start. Whether you want to stream your gameplay, just get out and about, or even just play music for your viewers, this video is for pretty much anyone to use to just get up and running. I'll be covering equipment that you need or might want, considerations for planning your stream, how to prepare your space, and setting up and preparing for your stream. It's enough gathered. Let's get into it. Before we get into anything else, let's talk about equipment. At the most basic, you'll need something to stream with. A computer is ideal, but even just a smartphone will do if you're in a pinch. Personally, I stream with my Lenovo IdeaPad Slim. It's a bit underpowered for gaming and other more demanding software, but as someone who primarily streams game development and music and less demanding indie games, it works for me. Now, if you're stopping at just the computer, that's fine. You can skip to the next section at this timestamp. But if you want more details regarding equipment, let's talk about audio next. For some of you, your computer or smartphone's integrated microphone would be enough. However, I personally recommend something a little bit more dedicated to improve your audio. Consider investing in a standalone microphone if you can. The Shure SM57, for example, is one that you probably have seen out in the wild and will continue to see. It's affordable, versatile, near indestructible. Combine that with a USB audio interface, which you can get for as little as $50 used, and you've got yourself a clean audio setup that will make sure your audio is as listenable as you can get it. In my case, I use a TASCAM TM80 condenser microphone and run it through my TASCAM US122.
The rest of the equipment on my list is pretty self-explanatory. I have my laptop hooked up to a USB camera that I move around depending on how I'm using it for any given stream, and an Ethernet cable so that my stream stutters as little as possible. I'm in a college dorm, so Wi-Fi can get a little bit difficult in here sometimes.
Depending on the stream, I also like to hook up a second monitor, which I'll use to quickly view my live chat or a voice chat that other guests are in.
Mic check, hello. It's generally good practice to go into a stream knowing what the stream is going to look like. A general rule of thumb is that you should know 3 things. First, you should know what it is you're going to be doing in the stream. Are you playing a new game? Are you making music in the studio? Are you just drawing? Are you just walking around town? You get the idea. Second, you should know when exactly you're going to be streaming. Schedules are your friend here. They'll help you promote your stream effectively and provide consistency as a creator. Third, and the answer to this one is a given more often than not, but you need to know who's streaming. It'll help you coordinate people if you're collaborating with, if that's what you're doing, and generally make it a little bit easier to wrangle them up when it's time to go live. To use my own channel as an example again, at the time of writing, I'm going to be putting together one of my draw and yap streams that I've been experimenting with. We at Off Days have been working on a game for the past few months, and we've found that the best way for us to motivate ourselves to get art made is through these streams. We make the art for this game live on YouTube, and anyone on the internet can stop by, watch the art get made, interact with the development team, and listen to us chat amongst ourselves. At the moment, we're planning on doing one of these streams this coming Sunday night. And you can probably guess by what I've already said, but the plan is to do this with all 3 people currently working on the game, including myself. If you haven't already, now's a great time to set up your equipment how you want it. In my case, I want to make sure that my desk is visible while I'm sketching, so I've decided to move my tripod to an angle where I can point it directly at my sketchbook. Now let's make sure our streaming software is how we want it. For my stream, I'll be using the latest version of OBS to stream to YouTube. First, I'll go to YouTube Studio and under Create, select Go Live. Hit the Schedule Stream button and get all the settings the way you want them there. Setting a title and category and setting your broadcast type to streaming software since, for this example, we're using OBS. Before I go to OBS, I'm going to open .ninja, which is a plugin that allows me to broadcast the views from the other 2 artists. After creating the group room, I'll send the invite link to the artists and copy the capture link for myself. Now I'll open OBS. I've already set up the scenes how I want them. You can do this by adding elements to the sources list and adjusting them in the scene view however you see fit. You can add just about anything you want to your stream if you have the know-how to do it, so go nuts. I just did that with the capture link from earlier, so now it shows on my stream. And to make sure your stream is going to the right place from OBS, go to Settings. There are a lot of options here that you can mess with to your heart's content, but for the time being, let's open the Stream menu. Here you can select where your stream is going. I've already set my destination server to the Off Days YouTube channel. When you're done here, press Apply and OK to leave that menu. I'll make sure the selected event is scheduled, and when I'm ready to go, select Start Streaming. And there you go. You're on the airwaves. I've got some extra advice to give you before you get too carried away, though. First off, make sure to protect your privacy. This really should be pretty self-explanatory, but I'm stating it anyway, just for good measure. Just don't broadcast any of your personal information, stuff like your location, your phone number, where you went to school at, or whatever. This even applies to your clothing if you're on camera. That hoodie that you threw on this morning could very well just, be one that has all of the information from the high school that you went to on it. Second, make sure you're comfortable, whatever that looks like for you. Take care of yourself while you're streaming by drinking water frequently, standing up every so often to stretch your legs, or even just doing something as simple as putting padding on your chair if it's not padded already. Third, don't forget to communicate with your audience. Half of the appeal of sitting down and watching someone live stream is the ability to interact with that person in close to real time. Your viewers will like being involved in your work, so try to involve them, whatever that looks like for you. Last but certainly not least, don't overexert yourself. At the end of the day, you're the one at the wheel in regards to your stream, so if you get tired, bored, uncomfortable, or just really anything like that, it's perfectly okay for you to end your stream early. Streaming is hard sometimes, so take care of yourself. Hey, thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, feel free to like this video and comment with anything you'd like to see. That helps to let YouTube know that we're doing a good job, and it helps us know what's working and what's not. If you want to see more from us, make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss an upload. And also consider joining our Discord server if you'd like to hang out with us more. That's all from me. I'll see you soon.